have to do it to my boy. Number 10 is Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze. Like, okay, Arnold Schwarzenegger is not the greatest actor. You know what I mean? Like, he's not like a Oscar-winning actor. You know, the fact that because he's always known for his one-liners, and of course he had to bring them into the Batman movie, right?
Yeah.
Chill out. You know, this is so terrible. Look at this. Look how terrible this is.
He was so bad in this.
Dude, I hate this character.
You can't take an actor like Arnold and put him give him less lines, you know, or something. Don't make him look like this, man. Oh my God. This was so bad.
This is bad, man. So that's my number 10.
You got some Batman in here. I got some Batman. All right, Grant. Let me go to my list. Here we go. All right, Grant. My first one, let me pull this up. My first one is Ben Affleck as Daredevil, dude.
Oh, dude, you're brave for having him. Mine is I got him on here. He is way up on my list, though.
Dude, he was garbage in this role.
Dude, it was terrible.
I mean, all right, when he comes to Batman, he's not the worst one. But as Daredevil, even though there's not many Daredevils besides, 2, right?
Yeah, that's it.
He just was not meant for this role. And
so his
acting in
this movie single-handedly almost ruined Marvel, because this was before, this was around the time like Spider-Man is just coming out, like the first one, and all this other stuff. Like, this could have very well killed everything. Like, they could have just shut the whole studio down. Like, that's how bad this was.
The Hunting, he's just Ben Affleck, Matt Damon's best friend. He was just Ben Affleck, except he was wearing a red suit.
He was,
that's how bad it was.
So I liked him. I'll tell you what I did like him in was what's the Jay and Silent Bob movie?
Oh yeah,
Dogma.
Dogma. Yeah,
that was good. I thought that was good.
Yeah. All right, Grant, you're number 9.
All right, Ed. Whenever you think of a villain, you think of somebody who's got different type. They look different and all this other stuff. They're supposed to be bad guy looking, right? Spider-Man 3, when they decided to cast Eddie Brock as Venom's Eddie Brock, they decided to go with the guy from That 70s Show. Topher Grace. That had to be the worst villain. Here's this scrawny kid, right, from That 70s Show playing Eddie Brock as one of the most badass characters. Now, the character when he, got the Venom suit and all this other stuff was cool. The character, it just wasn't convincing. And I hated the scene where, I hated this and I hated that. That's not, terrible. And I also hated the scene where they gave, what's his name, the emo haircut, where he's walks into the diner with his hair over his eye like that. It's just so stupid. I hated that movie. I'll be honest with you. I hated Spider-Man. It was terrible. I hated that movie. That's my number 9.
Polar 9 said my gay buddies loved it because he was in a red leather suit.
Different strokes for different folks.
All right. So, dude, this guy, like a little scrawny guy, so little tiny dude playing Venom. Like,
Tom Hardy did a good
I thought
Eddie Brock.
Listen, people can say what they could have made the Carnage one a lot better and made him rated R and made it balls to the wall gory. They could have done some stuff better with the Venoms. But I thought Tom Hardy as Venom was fine.
This came out 2008, 2006, something like that. Anyway, I could have gone through 20 characters and never in my life would I have made it to this guy, ever.
All right, Grant, my number 9. Probably possibly the worst Joker. Just so annoying. Jared Leto. No one wants Jared Leto as the Joker, dude. They didn't want him as Morbius. How is he getting these roles? Jared Leto's a good actor when it comes to certain things.
Yeah, certain things.
But he has missed superhero movies.
Big
time. Worst Joker, just his laugh and how he was way overdoing it. You know what I mean? You could tell he's just way overdoing it. Because, again, he had to follow Heath Ledger.
Well, that's the thing so you take Heath Ledger and then who's the greatest. I
still wouldn't even like this Joker. Even if I did not see Heath Ledger.
Jared Leto is on the way on the opposite side of that, of bad. He is that bad.
Yeah. If it wasn't for this, I would still, if we didn't have Heath Ledger, I'd still have Jack Nicholson as the number 1 Joker. And this guy would still be last. Joaquin Phoenix's Joker is better than this. Even the shitty ass movie, the second one they made with Lady Gaga, this is better than that Joker.
Lady Gaga.
Yeah. All right. Hey, the prepared artist. Thank you for joining. All right. So, Grant, that was my number 9. Your number 8.
Number 8 is, so here's the thing is, Ed, whenever you have a Snow White movie, Snow White is supposed to be gorgeous. And we're not talking about the new Snow White. We're talking about the one with Kristen Stewart.
Oh, you're talking about
the chick from Twilight. Yes.
Yeah. What is that? Which one is that one?
Terrible. Again, you have all these people that you can go for this role, and then you go for this emo. I don't even know what you call her.
Here, let me say this.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to pull up the picture. Yeah, so Snow White and the Huntsman. That's the first movie that she was in. Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, she was terrible.
Well, you had Kristen Stewart against who?
Why is she dressed up in armor? Like, what is this? What was this movie? First of all,
Charlize Theron. She was way hotter than Snow White.
Dude.
Yeah, like
they got
super
that
hot. All right, Grant. My number 8. I'm going old school. The
All right.
next one. Is this all you had to talk about? This one?
That's terrible. Yes.
All right, let me pull up my number 8. I'm going old school with this. John Wayne is Genghis Khan.
Dude, that is like that's.
Come on, dog. I mean, even back then, just come on, man.
Yeah.
Like John Wayne playing a Mongolian guy.
I can't even imagine his accent like following up. I don't have this on my list, but I thought about it. So this is kind of like a broad statement. My number 7 is Shaq in every movie that he's ever done. Shaquille O'Neal is probably the worst actor ever. Shaq Fu, everything.
I'm just gonna pull up.
It doesn't matter. You could pick anything. The only movie he was good in was Blue Chips, and he played a basketball player. That's it.
All right, Shaq. Dude, you saw him just called
Steel or whatever. Yeah, Steel. Yeah, that's what it was.
Steel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was bad in that too. I love Shaq too, man. Like I like Shaq as a person and everything. Like he's just a cool dude, but he was just
bit off more. Like Shaq is like the man who's like does everything. He tries to do everything. Acting was one of those things he shouldn't have done.
Yeah. All right, so let's see. Number 7, right? Let me pull this up. My number 7, Grant, is Nicolas Cage as Johnny Blaze in Ghost Rider.
That's on mine. It's my number 5, actually.
The first one, he acted crazy, whatever. He just wasn't a Johnny Blaze. Like I could get his personality sometimes, but then then they announced the second movie. I was like, oh man, are they going to finally get it right? Are they going to? No, second movie's worse than the first one.
Yep.
Yeah, pure garbage. But yeah, dude, Nicolas Cage, he just wasn't. It wasn't even probably him. Maybe it was, but the movies just were bad. They were badly written. The CGI was garbage even for that time period. It was just not good. And I don't know if he was just trying to be Nicolas Cage as Ghost Rider. That's pretty much what it was.
Nicolas Cage is the same role in every movie.
Yeah, it's just Nicolas Cage. Like he's literally just had a
movie.
Benjamin
Gates and Treasure, whatever the national
called. The movie was named after him.
Yeah,
and it was about him and like playing as him. Like as Nick Cage. It was just weird. But that was actually pretty funny. I ain't gonna lie. That one was pretty funny. But it's very hit or miss with Nick Cage nowadays.
Yeah. Number 6.
All right, go ahead.
Halle Berry in Catwoman. Now, Halle Berry is the most beautiful woman in the world. She is a dime piece. I mean, Storm, whatever. I mean, anything that she's in is phenomenal. I mean, absolute stunning. But this movie was terrible. The suit was good. Don't get me wrong. But this was a terrible movie with her in it.
I have this one as way higher up, though.
Yeah, this is awful. This was bad. But she is, I mean, gorgeous.
She is hot.
Oh, yeah.
Like, even
Still.
now. She's
oh, yeah.
Like, what's her name? Played in the Tarantino film.
Oh.
Dust from Dawn. You remember?
Yeah. Oh,
like,
Lord.
These women, man, they age very well.
They're vampires, man.
Yeah. All right, Grant, my number 6. Might be unpopular, but I got to pull it up. This is because I read the books. Okay. I read these books before actually seeing the movie. It's Tom Cruise and Jack Reacher.
Okay.
Tom Cruise is one of the greatest actors of our lifetime. I mean, to be honest.
Yeah.
He's weird with that Scientology crap, but he is one of the greatest actors of our lifetime, right?
Yeah.
And I love him in the Mission Impossibles. I just love him. He's a great actor, dude.
He is.
But not as Jack Reacher is an intimidating guy in the books. He is a big son of a bitch. He's very intimidating. Kind of like the guy who plays him in the series.
Like the guy who plays him now?
Yeah, I do. I just don't like that guy personally. I mean, he is a Jack Reacher looking guy.
Yeah.
For his size. But Tom Cruise, short little ass, playing as Jack Reacher kind of threw me off. Even though he did fine as the personality, I guess, but just not a good fit. Yeah. Especially if you're a fan of the books and you see Tom Cruise, a little midget ass, playing a Jack Reacher, dude. All right, that's my number 6.
All right. Well, my number 5, you already talked about it. It's Ghost Rider. It's Nicolas Cage. That was bad. It was terrible. Like his voice, like it's just, you're right. He plays the same character over and over.
He just plays crazy ass Nicolas Cage. I mean, that's who he plays.
If you take Gone in 40 Seconds or is that what it is? Is that what it's called? Gone in 40 Seconds?
Yeah.
Or whatever it's called. I can't remember. That one and National Treasures and all this other stuff. It's the same role. It's the same thing. He's just not searching for the Benjamin Franklin's treasures or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Same thing.
All right. But yeah, dude, Nicolas Cage, I was about to call him
Johnny Cage.
What if Nicolas Cage played the next Johnny Cage? That'd be funny.
Let's go Pedro Pascal.
All right. My number 5, Grant. I was really upset about this movie because I was looking forward to it. I really loved the animation, the anime.
Oh, you're going to take mine. God damn it.
It's going to be Scarlett Johansson, Ghost in the Shell. Okay. Fine. Beautiful girl. All right. Cool. She just didn't fit the part. No. And the movie was really bad. Like, it was such a great anime movie, Ghost in the Shell, and then you make this crap, which I'm not surprised they did, but it just didn't hit the mark. It was a horrible movie, and she just didn't play the main protagonist very well at all. But she looks good though.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Number 4.
Or 4, yeah.
Yeah. Number 4. George Clooney as Batman. Is that on you? Is that the same one?
That is my number 4 also.
Okay. All right, cool.
That is my number 4 exactly, dude.
All right, let's talk about it then, because not only was this movie garbage, the suit looked terrible. He was not a good Batman. He wasn't even a good Bruce Wayne.
Dude, you knew it doesn't matter. Like, he's the worst person to play as Bruce Wayne and Batman, because
the thing is, I don't think George Clooney
because he does this little head shake when he talks.
I don't think George Clooney is a good actor at all. I mean, he's not good in anything.
But like, just his suit has nipples.
Yeah, I don't know why that is. Like, why? Who designed the suit?
You know, he do that stupid head shake stuff when he talks. Like, come on, dude, just stop. We know you're George Clooney. Stop with head shaking.
I get it.
All right, that was my number 4 too, Grant. So go to number 3.
Okay, number 3 is Ben Affleck's Daredevil. We've already talked about it. One character that almost killed the whole Marvel studios. This is how bad it was.
Horrible.
And then Jennifer Garner, I don't know why she didn't make my list, because she was an even worse Elektra.
Yeah, she was bad, wasn't she?
She was bad. Like, she's supposed to be like this ninja assassin, and like nothing about Jennifer Garner screams.
Elektra was better than Daredevil, I'll tell you that.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, nothing screamed about her like, I'm terrified of this woman. You know? Like, I like the Elektra in the show with Charlie Cox.
Yeah.
You know?
All right, Grant. My number 3. Let me pull her up real quick. Kim Kardashian in every movie.
Yeah.
Like, stop putting her in movies. I know she's famous.
Except the one with Ray J.
Big boobs and everything.
Except the one with Ray J. That's probably her best movie.
Still garbage. You're not a good actress. Stop casting this woman in movies. Even funny movies like the Disaster movie, a spoof. Yeah. She's not funny.
Yeah.
Like, she's just there because she's Kim Kardashian. That's it. So stop it. No more movies. You're a horrible actor, and you're not funny.
Terrible.
Yeah. But, you look good, though.
Okay. My number 2. I don't know if this guy's been in anything else. I think this movie killed his career.
The guy that played Goku in DBZ?
It's Justin Chatwin in Dragon Ball.
Oh,
that was first of all, the movie itself was garbage, trash. Dude, I remember being excited for this movie. I was like, oh man. But then I saw the way they made Piccolo look. And then I was just like, oh boy, this is not going to be. And so I tempered my expectations when the movie came out.
Dude, I saw this poster and I knew it wasn't going to be good.
Look at that. Is like why is his hair like that? Like, I get he's supposed to have like the Goku. Like, this guy doesn't look nothing like anything.
There's a travesty.
Has this guy been in anything else?
He's actually pretty prominent actor.
Okay. I'm glad it didn't destroy his career.
One of his first main movies, though.
Dude, because it should have been. He probably should have went on like a sabbatical after this, because it was bad.
I think he did.
It's bad. The chick who played Bulma was hot, but I mean, Bulma was supposed to be hot. But when the way they made Piccolo look was a travesty.
It was horrible, dude. But the whole concept of him at like a high school, I mean, I don't know what the hell was going on. Like, I was like, this is probably the worst thing to ever.
Well, here's the thing:
happen to an original like anime.
Well, this is what I don't understand.
Worse than Ghost in the Shell.
90% of Dragon Ball, the cartoon, he was a kid, you know, and then. Whenever he finally grew up in like the second, or was it the last season? I guess whenever he fought Piccolo. Well, which one's where was it the last season where he fought Piccolo? I can't remember.
King Piccolo in the original Dragon Ball.
Yeah. But I'm saying, was that the last season where he finally won the tournament? He was growing up, but he was only like 16, right, or 15 or whatever.
Yeah.
And not any time did he ever go to school. He never went to high school. Never. That was his son.
Set it up like a 90s high school drama and just added Dragon Ball to it. It was so bad.
Like, it was like the weirdest thing. Like, at what point?
Shameless. Yeah, that's right. Prepared artist. He was. You know.
Like, at what point did he ever go to like? That's what I'm saying. Like, did they watch the show? Did they read the manga?
This is so bad, dude. I don't know.
I can't get over the way they do when they do when it hurts. It makes me upset how bad they made Piccolo look. Like, it was terrible. And then the guy that played Master, like, this movie from top to bottom was just trash. Like, it's so bad. Was Krillin even in the movie? I can't even remember how bad it was.
No,
dude, this is supposed to be like just like the Dragon Ball, like, you know, not even that. Like, what is this?
It was not even. They can say it was supposed to be in the beginning, but it wasn't in the fucking beginning. It was nothing.
Had nothing to do with it.
It was nothing to do with it. All right, is John Travolta in Battlefield Earth? You remember this movie?
I do. I forgot about this.
This movie, it was like Waterworld, right? They spent so much money on this movie, so much on the advertising and everything. It was a trash movie, but John Travolta, I forget the character's name, Earl or something like that. I forget the character's name, but he was horrible. Like, John Travolta was okay, you know, during the Face Off period, right? You know, him and Nicolas Cage, that was a good movie. You know, he was an okay actor at the time, but this was just pure unadulterated garbage.
I forgot, dude. Why does his head look so big, though?
Well, they're aliens or whatever. Yeah. All right. But yeah, John Travolta, Battlefield Earth. Sucks. Go ahead.
My number one is Jared Leto, or however you say it. I hate that character. This is the worst character. I hate this character. Like, I hate the way this looked. Like, why did you even... First of all, what was the point of making him even look like this? At all. The Joker didn't have... Where did the Joker have tattoos? I hate that they try to like, oh, we're going to do something different. Give him tattoos and a fucking gold grill.
I feel like Jared Leto is the one that was like, made up all the concept for this.
Is that the state of Florida on his eye, under his eye? Like,
I don't know, dude. It was just a bad Joker. Complete garbage.
Like if you like I said before, if you take Heath Ledger, right? Jared Leto is the opposite of that. The greatness, he's the absolute worst. I hate it. I hate looking at this picture. I hate his face. I hate this character.
All right. My number one, Grant. You already said it, but this quite possibly might be the worst DC movie ever made, and it is Catwoman.
Oh, yeah.
This was a horrible movie. Halle Berry, she's actually a great actress.
I'll tell you what.
But she played, her character was so, they made a great actress into such a cringe character. The acting was horrible. I liked the outfit. Outfit's great, but the whole movie was just complete trash. And everything about it was just, why did you make this? This was after she played Storm. I'm pretty sure.
That she went from a Marvel movie to a DC movie.
Yeah.
You know, there's a movie that we left off, and it probably should be somewhere on our lists. And it is The Green Lantern, Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, yeah. We should have had that. That was horrible. That was
terrible.
really bad. Why did we have that on the list?
That role almost killed his career. Thank God for Deadpool, because that role was like...
I like how he does that. But yeah, that really almost ruined him. And that movie was horrible.
It was bad.
It could have easily been on the top 10. But yeah, Halle Berry, Catwoman, not good.
It's bad.
All right, let me close that. All right, Grant, that was our top 10 worst actors in a role.